Today's video is brought to you by Squarespace, my go-to for building a website and online shop. Hello dear friends, today I have a landscape oil painting for you inspired by the beautiful scenery of Iceland. Real quick before I begin, if you'd like to see a 30-minute tutorial of this video, along with hundreds of hours of exclusive content and monthly art rewards, feel free to check out my Patreon at patreon.com/happydartist. I actually recently got back from a trip to Iceland, but I had painted this piece beforehand to get myself hyped up for the trip, using a royalty-free stock photo I found online. Iceland is probably the most beautiful place I've ever had the honor of seeing. It's truly like being on a surreal alien planet, and at times the natural beauty was so extraordinary that I couldn't contain my loud exclamations of "wow!" and I'd freak out the other tourists. I can't wait to paint more Iceland-inspired landscapes using my own photos as reference this time. So definitely be on the lookout for more Iceland-related content in the near future. I'm using exclusively flat brushes for this piece, which are brushes where the hairs are arranged in a rectangular shape. I primarily use filberts for my portraits, which have a more rounded shape, because filbert brushes produce a more organic, soft stroke that for me is great for rendering skin and human features, whereas the flats produce a more angular brushstroke and sharper edge quality, which I find more conducive to painting landscapes. I'm trying out flats in an effort to train myself to blend less, as it is much more difficult to blend with flats. By blending less, I am training myself to rely more on the tiling technique, which requires mixing an accurate color and then depositing that color onto the panel with my brush, then mixing an adjacent color and depositing that color next to the previous paint tile, sort of like laying down tile on a bathroom floor. Tiling helps us practice accurate color mixing, intentional paint handling, and also forces us to group together similar values in the composition, which results in a more expert-looking, painterly aesthetic rather than an airbrushy quality that can result from overblending. Ideally, a painting will have a mixture of some areas of soft, airy, thinly blended paint, and other areas of thick, juicy paint tiles. This harmony of different paint applications is what gives classical paintings their lifelike and satisfying appearance. fun to paint this beautiful magical place before I even got on the plane to see it. And then to see it in person after having painted it truly felt like I was walking into a painting. This video was only a snippet of my Iceland adventures, and I can't wait to share more Iceland-inspired paintings with you all soon. And with that, it about wraps up today's video. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you'd like to adopt this mini painting, you can find it listed at happyd-artist.com.
And of course, you guessed it, my eternal never-ending sale is still going on in my shop, so if you'd like 20% off your order of prints and originals, just enter the code HOLIDAY at happyd-artist.com.
And if you're interested in learning more about how to paint and draw, I have lots of art educational content on my Patreon page, including exclusive video tutorials, step-by-step photo tutorials, live streams, podcasts, and even surprise art gift boxes, all available at patreon.com/happydartist. I'd love to have you join my Patreon family. A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video and supporting the art community. Squarespace is the best platform to create a professional website and online shop. Their beautifully designed templates are easy to use for beginners and look great on both desktop and mobile. I've sold my art through Squarespace for almost 10 years, and I can attest to the quality of their online commerce features, whether you want to sell digital or physical items. They also provide useful analytics that help you make the most of your online business. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/happydartist to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Also, if you want to check out more artworks, works in progress, and just random daily artist adventures, feel free to check out my Instagram, and you can follow me at the handle @happydartist.